We are live.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the WordNerds second write-in over on the Nano channel. We're very happy to be here with you today. So to get started, we wanted to go around and we did a quick intro last time. We want to do another really quick short one because we do have a new face here, as well as saying a little bit about how this beautiful face, about how our Nano is going so far. And if you are with us in the comments, please do check in. If you want to share a fact about yourself or just how your Nano is going so far, we would love to hear from you. So let's start with our freshest face over here, Kaylin. Tell us a bit about yourself and how Nano is going so far.
Hi, I am Kaylin. So I write predominantly young adult science fiction. I am writing a supernatural horror for Nano this year. I am very behind. This month has been full of distractions, but I think I finally found a system that works to where my goal isn't ultimately 60,000 for the month, but I'm going to try and get at least 30 because I'm kind of starting fresh now. So half the month left. I'm going for half the goal.
Nice. And Kyra.
Hi, I'm Kyra. I write YA. For Nano, I'm doing a YA rom-com, and I hit the halfway mark last night, so that's kind of exciting.
Nice.
Yay.
Nice. Very nice.
And what about you, Megan?
I'm Megan. I write horror and dark fantasy, and I'm a little behind. I finally checked my word count. I didn't think I wanted to know, but I checked it, and I'm at like 15,000 words, and so it's like 5,000-ish behind where I should be, 6,000 maybe. But high hopes for this weekend.
And Kelly.
I am Kelly. I refuse to commit to any one genre. And so far, Nano is going pretty well. It's only in the last couple of days that I've started to fall behind. So yes, also banking on this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And
in the comments. Oh, yeah, Erin, introduce yourself.
And I am E. Latimer. I write under the name of, always get the wrong side. Write under the name of E. Latimer. You can call me Erin, and I write dark fantasy and horror. And I'm kind of all over the place for Nano. I started doing chapter 1, and now I'm doing like an extensive outline instead and counting that towards my word count. And I know that Kyra has an eye over on the comments, so...
Yes, we have a lot of people here, so if I miss your comment or a question, I apologize in advance for that. We have a lot of people coming out from all over the place, which is really exciting. I've seen a lot of comments from people saying that they're a little bit behind, so you're here and you're in good company, and this is where you get caught up. That's what that's all about. So we also have some really great word counts, people who are doing really well. So yeah, welcome.
Amazing. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Definitely feel free to, if you have any questions or you just want to share how amazing you're doing, please let us know. I'm going to share the prompt right now. The first writing prompt will be essentially the theme this time. The last time theme was playlist, so your Nano playlist. And for this theme, it's what might be on your writing desk as you are doing your Nano, what might be surrounding you. So I went from my desk, which is insanely messy, and I will not show that to anyone. But the first item on my desk is going to be candle. So you might have a candle around you. So let's apply that to your story. It could be literal, or it could be kind of a metaphor, maybe a light in the darkness, or a light in the darkness that goes out, leaving the character in darkness. Whatever way you want to use that. One of us will put the prompt in the comments for you in case you forget it.
And you don't have to use the prompt.
Yeah, you do not have to use the prompt. It's totally optional. If it doesn't fit for you, that's totally fine. Should we go at the now, essentially? You guys want to? Okay,
Let's
perfect.
do it.
And a quick reminder, we are going to mute our clickety-clackety noises.
And what's the length on this sprint?
This one is 15. I'm going to start with 2 15s and then a 10 at the end.
Perfect.
All right. And time. All right, everybody. Don't forget you are muted. Unmute yourselves and let me know how you did. Also, feel free to share in the comments your word count and how you're feeling. How'd it go, guys? Sigh.
I got 114, and it was a slow build, but I think I'm in the zone now that for the next sprint, I think I'm going to be able to get hopefully double that.
Nice.
556, but I think I might have hit a spot where I need to do some thinking. So we'll see how the next one goes.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was. I got around 100, but it was mostly like, okay, what am I doing?
Nice.
Got 388.
Not bad all around. I found the first one often is like almost a warm up. So, and I am going to share the. Actually, no, we'll go with Kyra reading out some prompts before I share the prompt.
Yeah, we have. Again, there's so many. I see 634. They're just like flying by my face. So sorry, I'm not saying names either. 399, 160, 397, 615, 449, 89, 401, 203.
Wow.
Lots and lots of words.
You guys are knocking it out of the park.
Individually as well as collectively. And we're excited that there are so many people here.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. Can we just like clump all of our word counts together and be like, this is our Nano. Hello, Rachel.
Hello. Sorry, I'm a little late. I had the wrong time.
We are glad you're here.
Thank you.
Yes.
ST and EST and understandable. This is Rachel. Do you want to say a quick few words about what you write and how your Nano is going?
Sure. Hi, everyone. I'm Rachel. I write mostly fantasy novels, and I am not nanoing this year, mostly because of school projects. So I guess I am nanoing rebelliously by using this time to work on said school projects.
Always an option.
But words are getting written one way or another, so I'm counting that as a win.
Yes.
Awesome.
I realized before we went that we didn't, like, we talked about who we all are individually, but also we are all part of like a bigger vlogging group called the WordNerds. So if you ever want to follow us as a channel, you can find us at WordNerds Vlog.
Yeah, we have a link in the doohickey below as well. And if you are hungry for more chats like this, for more working time, we're actually working for 4 hours. We have a 4-hour write-in tomorrow over on the channel. And that's at, what time is that at?
4 Eastern.
Thank you. 4 Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, so we'll be working for 4 solid hours, and it'll give us lots of time to not only get work done, but chat with each other and answer questions. So
I was going to say, you say solid 4 hours, but it's going to be like work chat.
chatting and answering questions.
Yes.
Answering questions. So if you have writing questions, tomorrow is the best time so just you can go over to our channel, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified when we go live. And yeah, all your writing questions can be answered during the 4-hour chat. So
there is a link to that in the description box as well. If you got here really early, you might need to refresh because I added it like 15 minutes before we went live, but it should be in there.
Perfect. So maybe at the 25, we'll launch into our next 15-minute one. And prompt number 2, for anyone that's coming in a little later, the theme is what's on your Nano desk, what's on your writing desk. And number 2 is a clock, whether that's my lovely phone alarm clock. So your character is running out of time. Maybe that's before something awful happens. Maybe it's a deadline. Maybe it just feels that way. It's a metaphor, totally up to you. And again, if you can't use the prompt, doesn't fit for you, that's totally fine. No pressure there.
And I will put that in the discussion section as well. I'm going to give it a few seconds because I know what we're saying is operating at like a 20-second delay from when you're seeing it. So I don't want it to pop up unbidden.
That is why we lag a little bit. So one more minute to go, and just a reminder.
I don't know if this is something we can do in 1 minute. Someone wanted to know any tips for keeping track of your characters.
Oh, a series Bible. I always use a series Bible, including like whose eyes are green, whose eyes are blue, because I will always forget and put the wrong eye color.
Yeah.
Spreadsheets.
Yeah, spreadsheets. Yeah, if you're more analytical.
Yeah, or even like a quick sketch.
Yeah, I'll see if I can do a blank version of the spreadsheet that Kyra and I use that I can give to you guys by the end of the chat, because I really like the spreadsheet method.
It's a good idea. Okay, and we're off for another 15-minute chat. Just a quick reminder, we are going to mute ourselves so you don't have to hear our typing, and we will be back in 15. And time.
I knew it was coming and it still startled me.
Sorry, I try to keep my voice soothing.
And exhale.
How did it go, everyone?
Good. Definitely feeling like I know where I'm headed. It was like 300 and change words, but
Nice.
That scene ended up being really
Great.
fun.
I managed about 150.
Awesome.
Also great.
Thumbs up. I did actually almost a chapter of the past pages I'm working on. So reading instead of writing, but still words involved.
I'm so proud of you.
Why, thank you. Kyra, do you want to let us know
Yes.
how the commenters did?
We got 505, 719, 181, 216, 292, 110, 252, 363, 346, 155. Yeah, people are doing great. It looks like in general people are doing a little better than they did last time, so
Awesome.
that's also good. People are finding their groove.
Fantastic. Rachel, I love the jazz. Jazz hands.
I'll be curious to see tomorrow of like how the successfulness of our word sprints goes. Like the longer we get it, like we'll get into our groove, word counts go up and get exhausted, words can't go down.
Yeah. I gathered a couple links with regards to that question we had right before the sprint about like using character Bibles or series Bibles. So I'm going to put those in the discussion section right now. The first one is a workshop that Ginger Reads Laney did through the Oasis Writing Retreat a couple months ago. I think it's a really great, really thorough link, a really thorough video on creating a series Bible and how to use it. It's the one that I use for all my personal projects. I always refer back to it. And then I'm also going to put a link to, so if you haven't watched the WordNerds before, Kyra and I write books together. And this is a blank version of the spreadsheet that we use to keep track of our characters. And it's just like all of the basics that you might want to know, because we were doing revisions once and noticed that like characters were just wildly changing eye color.
Sometimes hypothetically like 3 times in the same chapter.
Yeah, I don't know who did that. It was me.
I wasn't going to throw Megan under the bus, but whatever.
And it's a Google sheet, so it's via our WordNerds Gmail, so you'll have to download it yourself, but I did put instructions in the Google sheet for how to download it if that's the kind of thing that would be helpful for you. I know everyone's needs vary a lot when it comes to creating series Bibles or character Bibles and just keeping track of all the things you want to keep track of, but I always like when people throw those things out at me to try, so I think I'd do the same.
Yeah, it can pretty much be as complicated or as simple, not complicated, but as complex or as simple as you want it to be. My series Bible is just like a hot mess of scribbles that's just notes to myself no one else can interpret. So, or you can be Megan and Kyra and have an intense like spreadsheet document.
It was mostly used for revisions the first time, but we're writing our new, like we wrote that series, and so now we're writing a new book together, and we're doing it from the beginning this time because it was such a pain revising without all that knowledge.
That's fair. I figure we'll go at the 45, and we have a 10-minute sprint this time. And prompt number 3 is, again, something on your desk during Nano, during your writing sessions. This one is a dictionary. So the prompt is words. Words are powerful, depending on how you use them. So maybe something is said to your character that radically changes things. Maybe that's just the way they think, or maybe it's the course of your entire story. Mileage may vary. Use it however you like, or don't use it at all. Totally up to you. Got one more minute.
Yeah, we also have some comments just kind of beyond the actual like word counts people are posting. People are posting that they're like reaching kind of these milestones in their books. So like they've finished an inciting incident, or they have like their characters have kind of fully realized themselves, or like just kind of these fun like milestones that you want to be hitting. So
awesome. You guys are awesome. Okay, we are starting now for 10 minutes. And again, the prompt is dictionary words are powerful. Something someone says changes the course of your story or the character's mind. And time. How did it go, everyone?
Pretty well.
Yeah, productive.
I think I got like 50 words.
Better than
Words
none.
you didn't have before.
Heyo. I'm happy with any amount of words.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I'm in the 40 range for that session.
Yeah. It's the 10-minute one. You gotta jam in as much as you can. Kyra, do you have an eye on the comments?
234, 314, 131, 173, 324, 200, 318. This is my auctioneer training. 437, 160, 244, 230, but they really like what they wrote.
Yay.
Someone has a character setting for a
Good, I hope
test.
so.
Brittany says this was their most successful one. 310 words and finished a chapter, so.
Nice. You guys are doing amazing. I have to say, I noticed you guys helping each other in the comments through like writer's block and trying to find like the right words and stuff. And that is amazing. I love seeing that in this community. You guys are fantastic. Keep up the awesomeness, pretty much.
Yeah, I saw someone in the comments who mentioned like, oh, everyone here is so nice. I love being a part of Nano. And I was feeling the same thing, like reading through the comments, like everyone is so nice. I wish it was like this year round, just this much enthusiasm. And
Exactly.
I love it. November is so special.
NaNoWriMos are awesome. Yes.
Yeah.
So we're going to wrap up pretty quick here because we only got a few minutes left. And again, a quick reminder, we do have all the time in the world tomorrow. We've got a 4-hour write-in over on the WordNerd channel. So if you want to just hop over there and subscribe, hit the bell to get notified. The link to the channel is below.
There's also a write-in here on the NaNoWriMo channel at 3 p.m. Eastern time, so an hour before our 4-hour one. So if you want to just
5 hours,
I will put a link to that Nano one in the discussion section. The link to the one on our channel is in the description box. I also put all those links that we mentioned before in the description box, and there's just a lot of stuff in the description box now.
So yeah, we hope to see you all tomorrow over at the write-in. And yeah, if you have any writing questions, that's a perfect time to ask them. I know Megan is going through and putting prompts in later in case anyone wants to come back and do this, not live for more inspiration. But yeah, we hope to see you all tomorrow. Do you have anything else we need to mention before we close off? No. Awesome. Yeah, so hope to see you guys tomorrow for the 4 hours, and have a good night. Thank you so much for coming. You guys are all super awesome. Bye.
Bye.